I began in dementia care 33 years ago, and when I began, people with dementia were in Victorian hospitals, in wards with iron beds, very much still the old asylum institutionalised culture. And then we created care homes, but unfortunately what we did was we took that culture from the institutions into care homes, and care homes became quite confused whether they were to be like mini hospitals, whether they were to be like hotels, and they even had some features of prisons in terms of locks, etc. And what we're now trying to promote is that dementia care could be really, really different. We're trying to create family-like, home-like communities of people, but that means dismantling lots of old ideas. It means getting rid of all of them and us. That means getting rid of things like uniforms, separate staff toilets, staff stood at drug trolleys for 2.5 hours in a lounge, staff stood at trolleys at meal times watching people eat. It's about saying, no, come on, people with dementia want to give, and we need to sort of receive from them. So in getting rid of the them and us, what we're trying to do is to create really inclusive family-like communities where people live or work together. And what that means is freeing a place up so that when you walk in a care home, it would look really different. It would be full of the stuff of life, things hanging up on the walls, stuff that people can carry around, dolls and prams that give us people with dementia a sense that they can nurture things, where staff are sat eating with people, where it feels like people are really living, not just being held in a building and receiving just personal care. We have 54 Butterfly Project care homes in the UK and in Ireland. The aim of a Butterfly care home is to help them move to this approach. So how do we start? We start by going into a care home and first of all working with the staff. Two things: to break down the barriers, but secondly to get them to feel people with dementia's experience, to really feel it inside, so that instead of doing to people, they start being with people. Okay, in this workshop, the primary thing I'm trying to achieve is for people to feel an emotional connection to the experience of having dementia, to really feel inside themselves what it would be like to be in the shoes of someone living with dementia. Secondly, I then want to show DVD clips to really show them what a care home could look like, so that they get the picture on the box. I think lots of times care workers are given pieces of a jigsaw, but they don't know how to put this into a whole picture. What could a care home really look like where people with dementia are really thriving? So I'll be showing DVD clips where people with dementia really look like they're mattering. And then finally I'll be talking about the steps, because it isn't easy to change a culture of care. And so I'll be talking about how step by step you go about shifting from what I call an old culture of care to a new culture of care where people with dementia are no longer seen as a body with symptoms, but where feelings really matter most.